Hey, good evening, everybody. I want to welcome my friends that are watching this on Facebook or on LinkedIn, or for those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel. Naturally, I also want to welcome all of my friends and students that are participating in this live Zoom. So I opened this up a little early just to see who was going to show up. We had a lot of people register, and I'm going to kind of take a look and see who's here. Now, if any of you have any questions, please type them in the chat. Uh, up. See some folks that have been away for a while. I have to tell you, this has been, for me, a delightful weekend. On Saturday, someone that I've known about for years, an icon in the industry, was on my Ask Max session on Saturday. So we spoke afterwards. The man had multi-million-dollar earner in network marketing, and he's probably got one of the most fascinating stories about what it takes to become a top earner. And we're going to be working together. He's checking his schedule to see if he'd be available for my spring retreat that's taking place on the 17th. Give me a little slice of information. The man, basically, in a nutshell, I want to watch my time. At any event, he built $1 million business while he was in jail. And he knew he was going in. And so he worked his tail off for a very, very short period of time. He knew a lot of people in the industry. And anyway, that's kind of what happened. Multi-million-dollar earner, very successful in the business. And he's thinking about getting back into the business, and he's checking some companies around. So he's going to add some interesting commentary. Everybody has a story. All of you have stories. And it doesn't matter where you are in the space of building your business. You can all go as high and as fast as you want. So again, we just passed the 9 o'clock hour, so we're going to jump into this. I want to welcome all of my students. Jolene raised her hand. Let's see if she had. So I'm not sure, Jolene, that you meant to raise your hand. It could have been by accident. We'll check in with you. And again, welcome back. I love it when former students come back. Let me look in the chat. Aaron, it's nice to see you. So Jolene found her mic. Now that you found it, if you can unmute it, I'll take your question before we start. It's nice to see Edward. He's back. Been away for a couple of years. Okay. So social networks like Facebook and LinkedIn have gone through some major, major changes. They're changing all the time. In fact, in the last 3 weeks, I've seen some changes taking place that are blowing me away. All right. Now, before we start, I want you all to check the chat box. And I'm going to put a link to Daryl Donnelly's LinkedIn profile. So for those of you that are looking to build up your list, really want to catch up on the latest things, you want to send Daryl a friend request, get connected to him. He's somebody that you're absolutely going to watch. Okay, so let's get into this. Tonight, we're going to be talking about something that has captured the attention of the world. And I'm talking about artificial intelligence, AI. What's happening with artificial intelligence and Facebook and LinkedIn is going to make it easier for all of you to build your business. Now, in my profile guide that everybody in boot camp gets, it's constantly being updated. There are roughly 22 actions that you can take, 10 on LinkedIn and 12 on Facebook, that will trigger reactions from people you're connected to, start conversation. Tonight, I'm going to give you five tweaks that will turn your LinkedIn and Facebook profiles into marketing magnets that will enable you to close more sales when you use my scripts. And artificial intelligence has been around since November of 2022. I've been following it, seeing how it's developing, and it's still developing, it's still evolving. But last year, in November and December, we introduced artificial intelligence, the ChatGPT, the popular chat version that's out there. And in November and December, we worked with people in boot camp. We showed them how to use it, recommended running some of my scripts through it. See, and some of it was very funny. But we found some weakness in how it worked. And, for those of you, the most important thing for anyone when you're talking to someone via chat on a social network is to end your text message with a question. And so the artificial intelligence systems that are out there was taking my script, it was asking the question, but then it would follow up the question with 2 or 3 lines of comment. And frankly, what it did with my scripts did not improve them. In fact, they weakened them. So we stopped talking about them in January. In January, I started down the road of creating what is going to be known as Max GPT. We'll talk more about that in a bit. 5 tweaks, 5 things that you can do with your profile on Facebook and LinkedIn that will trigger activity and that can lead to a conversation. And that is what it's all about. Now, you can talk to perfect prospects daily. Crush it on LinkedIn and Facebook. by using reverse attraction marketing. Stand by for just a second.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah, hey Ray, I don't know what link you're using, but
The one that you said to use it.
okay, okay. Well, there's one that went out this morning. That's what the link was broken. So check your email for something that I sent out.
I used the new one that come in later.
Okay, well,
It come in, oh boy.
all right, here, let me do this for you. I'm gonna find the link for it,
Okay.
and I'll just send it to you in a LinkedIn message, so you'll have it there.
Okay, thank you.
I'll see you then. Ray has been a student of mine for years, and he's also in my coaching program, so I don't want him to miss it. Okay, so let's get into this. If you're in a networking business or any business that you're in, you want to be successful in the business, you have to talk to people about it. Talk to people. LinkedIn is going to give you access to 1,050,000,000 people. And by looking at their profile, you could tell in advance who you want to talk to. So you use a concept that I created years ago called reverse attraction marketing. Initially it was called the chameleon effect. You put a chameleon in the grass, he's green. You put him on a wooden deck, he turns brown. And so with complete integrity, you create a profile that would fit demographics of the person that you want to sell to. And the beauty about this is you could reach out and pick people based on the contents of their profile and their activity. And you can pick people on LinkedIn that are flat out waving a flag. They're saying, hey, I am looking for work. I want to find a way to make full-time income, part-time income. I'm looking. And those open to work frames that LinkedIn allows you to put on your profile has stimulated a wave of new people to LinkedIn. Every month, over 10 million people are joining every month. So, want to welcome all of my students that are here on this Zoom session. And for those of you that are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn, on my YouTube channel, let me take a minute and explain to you why you should listen to me. And what's exciting is for me, every week, friends that I worked with 10 years ago, 12 years ago, everybody's coming back. A lot of these folks worked with me before LinkedIn was purchased by Microsoft in 2016. So 2017, LinkedIn was just starting to change. Microsoft wanted to turn it into Facebook for professionals. And so here we are in 2024. And so if those of you participated in a boot camp prior to 2022. LinkedIn is a whole new world. As a matter of fact, for those of you that participated in the January boot camp, since January, LinkedIn has made some outrageous changes. Jolene, and Jolene, I tried looking for you on LinkedIn. I couldn't find you. I mean, you have a profile, but you haven't done anything with it. So, why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. You got mail. And I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula with scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained or shared my formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. And we are gearing up for a massive expansion. My formula and scripts have been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners. It's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. So yesterday and today, when I was talking to Keith, I mean, I got to tell you, it was terrific, because we know so many of the same people, but he's never done anything on social media. Okay, never. He's probably, from the standpoint of the social media, never having done anything with it, he's kind of like you are, Daryl, except he's technical about it. He's got a page. He's had somebody doing it, but he's never done it himself. The industry changed in 2019 with COVID. If you were in a business that didn't enable you to do something virtual, you were out of luck. Many companies started to provide their distributors with online systems and online tools. I've watched it all happen. For years, my scripts have served as a form of artificial intelligence to people struggling with what to say to their prospects, provided them with proven language that helped them close more sales. And late in November and December of last year, and then into January, all of my students are coming back and they're telling me, hey, we tried this chat GPT stuff and your scripts are better. You have been providing us with today what they're calling artificial intelligence. When I started working on AOL back in 1996, they didn't call it a social network. It was just America Online. So as we evolve, language plays a big role in what you're doing. Example, I'm in my 70s. So language to me can have different to people that are, let's say, are in their 30s or 40s. Today, the use of the term side hustle is common. Part-time job, got a side hustle. People, for baby boomers, the hustle had a negative effect. You're being hustled. But, times change. Language changes. And our scripts are proven and they're modified because we work with people every month in boot camps. My coaching students actually help me develop these scripts because I'm working with them in their accounts and their clients. Ron Federico, when we started working together, was in Melaleuca. He wanted to go to executive director. And he made it. Strategies of the scripts not only helped him, but everybody on his team. Now, I don't show you these testimonials because I'm trying to impress you. If I can light a fire under you to start engaging in this process. Learn what you have to learn. Keith told me that, he's really a great guy, religious, and he just, for a very, very short period of time, he, hung out with the wrong people, and he ended up in this import operation. They were bringing in boats into Fort Lauderdale. In fact, they know where the boats were going, and they're selling, bales of marijuana. So he got caught. He got arrested. He knew he was going to jail, and he also knew that he didn't want to leave his family without income. So he told his wife, honey, we've got 4 months to build a business. But he knew a lot of people, okay? And he reached out to people. 90, I mean, you want to talk about massive action? That's what he did. And he recruited enough people. You're all going to hear the story from him. Brought enough people into his business that when he went to jail, okay, he had a team. And the team is out there building the business. Fortunately, he had telephone access so he could talk to all of these people, encourage them, keep them, going. But for the most part, he laid the groundwork for something that's still paying him today. Still paying him today. You're all heading down the same road. You're all laying a foundation. Every time you make a connection with somebody, that's another little brick. That's a seed planted in your garden. Now, people started calling this a Max method years ago. They now call me the father of social networking. Some people call me the grandfather. Some people call me the godfather. Bottom line is nobody's been doing this longer than me. Now, I made millions teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile on every significant social network. It worked on MySpace. It worked on Yahoo at one point in time had a social network. It works on every social network, and it enables you to turn any social network profile into a platform, into a broadcasting platform that will impact millions of people and make you millions of dollars. Again, we're planting seeds. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary. And what I'm thrilled about personally is my friends are coming back. Okay, they're coming back because of LinkedIn. My mission in life is to help you and everyone that has a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become successful using social networks. There is no faster, simpler, easier way to do it. No one has as easy direct access to the most people than being on LinkedIn. Anne Barante was in Isagenix. She had a job for 30 years. She was a scientist. She hated her job. During one of their celebrations, a big event in January, and I wasn't taking on new coaching clients because I was jammed, but she worked on my son and got on my schedule. First month, she recruited 26 people. She was on fire. She doubled her income first year. After 4 months, she came to me and says, Max, I want to quit my job. Can I really do this thing? What, are you kidding me? So she quit her job. And today she's in the top 10% of the team in her company. She loved it and everybody loves her. Sheila was someone, I mean, the message speaks for itself. 4 weeks ago, all I knew how to do on a computer was send an email. I'm a single parent with no support system, limited time, and I'm still able to get this done. Followed everything to the letter, brought 2 business builders in during the first 2 weeks. One of them is on this webinar and 3 yesterday, with 2 more strong possibilities for this week, who are contacting me daily. I am now seeing daily responses to the post. The student was ready. The teacher appeared. 4 weeks ago, she could barely send email. Then she sends me this later. Just saying hello. I had a good day today. Signed up 3 people in 1 day. I'm excited. I've been methodically putting people into the pipeline, waiting for it to flow. Max, what me has so excited is that my new person did her first post last night after signing up for boot camp and having videos for 1 day. 2 people responded to the post, and she's taken them through the questions right now. One is practically begging to come into the company. Amazing. She's excited. So as you bring people into the business, it's incredibly important that you help them become as successful quickly. Chuck wrote, your training works if we do. I have a person joining today, another person who just wrote, I'm here, I'm ready, Chuck, where do I go? Your program doesn't require people to spend hundreds of hours learning how to do it. Yours simply requires us to do it. Talk to people, simple is best. And then I heard from Sheila again. What, you weren't kidding when you said what we write shakes a tree. After yesterday's 4 o'clock webinar, I made a post on LinkedIn. Within 5 minutes, a woman sent me her phone number. I just finished signing her up. One of the bigger packages, bada bing, bada boom. Now, today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and scripts. And if you're lucky to be on their team, then you heard about it. You have access to it. 70% of the people in the network marketing company are orphans. They have nobody to work with, nobody to help. So they have no access to this information. But top earners teach their people and everyone that comes into their business the formula. And as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that's going to drive excitement, motivation, rapid rank advancement deeper into the organization. Let me just come down here and see if he made it. Oh. Okay, so everyone follows the formula and the scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour to a day. It's 4 simple steps. Create a page on LinkedIn, Facebook. It's free. Instantly connect with perfect prospects. Now, many of you have been on LinkedIn for any length of time. You've already got connections. And so there are strategies and scripts that you can use to reconnect with people. And then it's all about talking to them, communication, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. Other people are doing it. There isn't a person. If you made it to this webinar, you can do it too. And then you teach the steps. You can become a top earner in your business. When you follow these 4 steps to the letter, they will produce great results for you no matter what you're selling. At this very moment, you can connect with people that you already know who are perfect prospects for your business, or connect with the complete strangers that you want to know who are looking for a way to make full-time or part-time income from home. 4 steps are simple to follow, they're easy to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into the business. It's like learning a dance, cha-cha. Once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows quickly. And if you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. Everyone on your team is going to overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer. not having qualified prospects to talk to. And this doesn't mean just for network marketers. Insurance people, salespeople in different industries are using the same scripts to close sales. And you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and make calls. Simple thing, change your picture on Facebook. Just change it. Some of the very people that you would call, tell about your business, going to see that picture change. They'll send you a message. Hey, we really like the picture. Follow my scripts. You can bring them into the business. Then, and this is the exciting part, you have them change their picture. And when they want to know, what do I say? You scroll up, look at what I said to you. Have them change their picture and help them close the people they're connected to that respond. Then teach the people that she brought into the business to do the same thing. And you are on your way just from a picture change on Facebook. It's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, you could be bringing in people. By Friday, they could be bringing in people. Practice isn't the thing you do once you're good. It's the thing you do that makes you good. So for those of you that have been in previous boot camps, well, come back. And for those of you that are in our current boot camp and you've been in it for the last 2 or 3 months, every day you need to practice what you know works. Practice does not make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect. You're going to be saying the same things to people. You can control the conversations by ending your message with a question. And it only takes 3 or 4 back and forth messages for you to know if someone is a perfect prospect. And the Bruce Lee quote, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. One kick. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. You're going to create a page if you don't have one. If you got one, you got to open up the settings. You got to modify it so more people can see it. Then connect with people. What are my thoughts about TikTok? What I'm teaching works on every social network. The more you know about the person on the other end, the better qualified prospects you're going to talk to. You don't know anything about the people on TikTok, not when you compare profile information on LinkedIn or Facebook with what's on TikTok. Communicate with people, talk to people. And I'm not just talking about texting, chatting. What you post, what you put out there. That's why we have scripts. And our scripts, Max GPT scripts, will enable you to qualify people. The scripts qualify folks so that you're talking to the right people and you close more people. Effective engagement is going to be the key to your success, and that comes down to posting. The longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing every day. Every day. You should be talking to people on Facebook or LinkedIn every day. Set a goal for yourself. You want to talk to 25 people a week. Monday through Friday, that's 5 a day. But if you're at Friday and you haven't talked to 25 people, then you're going to work on Saturday and Sunday. Hey, what are you trying to do is the bottom line. Our new scripts book, and I have to tell you, this one's taken longer than I anticipated, because when we initially published it, we were going to release it in the December boot camp. We integrated my scripts with Chat GPT. And when we saw that wasn't great, we pulled it out, and it was so integrated into the scripts book that we've had to methodically pull the stuff out. And we're just about ready to go. In fact, I told my staff, I don't care if it's perfect. We can get it out. We'll fix it. But I want people to have it. So what's coming is proven artificial intelligence scripts with language that empowers you to build relationships faster and close more sales. And we're actually going to have two. We're going to have a chat bot on my website that's going to serve as customer service. You can write in and ask and get direct help and ask questions. And then we're going to have an internal chat bot. In fact, let me come over here. And so what you're going to be able to do is type in your question. Boom. You all are going to love this because now the scripts are available, but they're in the scripts book. So again, this is going to help so many people. You'll have it on your phone, on your computer, and just type it in so you know exactly what to say. It's going to save you a lot of time. MaxGPT will answer your questions. It'll enable you to refine and steer every conversation with a prospect towards your desired result, which is closing a sale. It'll provide you with the questions to ask your prospects, the scripts to qualify them, and the answers to your prospects' questions, and the language needed to close the sale. You'll be able to download it to your computer or your mobile phone. So it conveniently lets you tap into a database of my scripts. It's like you're talking to me. Text me directly for answers to any question about what to say, like, what do I say to connect with someone on LinkedIn or Facebook? What do I say to a teacher or a school principal? What do I say to a fitness instructor looking for work? What do I say to an out-of-work weight loss coach? Or how do I start a conversation with an unhappy network marketer? How do I explain what network marketing is? What do I say when someone says, I don't like network marketing, or I never had any success with network marketing, or I would never do network marketing again? For the last 2 months in boot camp, we've actually had a case study where someone connected with a nurse who was also in the Air Force, lieutenant colonel. And in the first 5 minutes of conversation, we learned that the person had been in 5 network marketing companies, would never do it again. 8 months later, the person signed up in her business. Now, you might think 8 months. But when you make connections with people, it's like you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds. And then we water the seeds. We nurture our garden with posts. And when they're ready, they'll produce plants. The plants will produce fruit. But in 8 months, when we looked at the amount of actual time that was spent talking to this person, it was 50 minutes. 50 minutes over 8 months. Posting was what built a relationship. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. Some are better than others. TikTok, Instagram, people are on them, but you don't know very much about people. In fact, in many cases, you don't know anything about them. Some social networks are better than others. Facebook and LinkedIn give you the greatest access to the most people. LinkedIn has less people, but it's the #1 social network to be on. There are 4 things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. You're looking at LinkedIn profiles. LinkedIn was started as a repository for resume. You're looking at their work history. And now LinkedIn makes it easy. You can see the people that are actually looking for work. You know what they did. You know if they have the qualifications to be successful in your business before you talk to them. LinkedIn has the best profiles because it provides you with the most information. And LinkedIn is hot. It's on fire. But understand that some of the recent changes on LinkedIn, you used to be able to go on every month and search for free for 300 profiles. You can send them a 300-character message. They changed it in October, November. Now they limit your ability to search for people to 10 a month, forcing people to, if you're going to be serious about it, if you're going to use it, you're going to pay for it. But you don't care. You jump into LinkedIn, they'll give you a 30-day free trial. You play the game, and you could probably get it for 2 months. But then you're going to pay for it. But it doesn't matter. There are 4 levels of LinkedIn. You could spend as little as $30 a month or $170 a month. But if you were bringing in 2 or 3 people every week, it's worth it. LinkedIn has added new features. As a matter of fact, LinkedIn has added some new features since last boot camp in April. Second, a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other users. Engage them in conversations that will result in bringing people into your business. The texting features have helpful tools attached that let you share images. And LinkedIn's texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session. They have all the features that you need to be outrageously successful. Every day you can be talking to people. Third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit fine cream of the crop prospects. LinkedIn, again, is 100 times better than Facebook. And they've got the best searching features. And finally, the network actively encourages connecting with other members, and they make it easy. You connect with people you may know, people that have mutual friends, people that are in your area, people that have similar roles, people that have similar job titles, people that belong to the same groups you're in, or people that attended the schools you did. You can connect with people that you don't know, but you want to know based on who they are. One of the easiest ways to connect with people, if you are in the military, is to connect with other people in the military. LinkedIn and Facebook are the best social networks to build your business on because they provide you with the easiest direct access to the most people. TikTok is nothing compared to LinkedIn. While LinkedIn has only 1,050,000,000 professional users compared to 3 billion on Facebook, LinkedIn is 100 times better. LinkedIn and Facebook's latest changes are significant. They'll help you generate nonstop leads that will turn almost immediately into distributors and customers, no matter what you're selling. Apply this information to your daily activity because you're already connected to people. And many of LinkedIn and Facebook's recent changes make it easier to position you as a person of influence. Ideal perfect prospects will reach out to you, ask you about your business. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level, this new information will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects, and you'll break recruiting and enrollment records. But LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join it every month, forcing LinkedIn to make some significant changes. One of them, obviously, is you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay. Everybody on LinkedIn, for that matter, everybody on any social network falls into a category. It's easy to recognize. For years, I compared it to a big ball of candy. Anywhere in the world you want to build your business. The green M&Ms represent people that are looking for business. They want to make money. The red M&Ms are customers. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers. It is easy to find these people and make the connection. So everyone on LinkedIn and Facebook created their profile for a reason. Their photo, their cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity is going to make it easy to pick the best ones. People that would be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. However, when we're reaching out to make connections with people, we have to make sure they're active. The green M&Ms in that bowl are business builders. The orange M&Ms are people that lost their jobs. They're looking for a way to make money fast. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers. The blues are active network marketers open to looking at your business. And the reds are customers. But when we're reaching out to make connections, we got to make sure they're active. Now, LinkedIn's going to make it easy. They let people put that open to work frame around their picture. And it only takes 2 or 3 back and forth messages to know who you want to talk to and who you want to avoid. Last summer, the only way that you could tell if someone was active was to look at their profile and see what they posted. Then in the third quarter of last year, LinkedIn opened it up, said, hey, you can see what people are doing, whether you're connected to them or not. So they got 1,050,000,000 professionals. The keyword search will help you identify perfect prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for opportunities. The notifications and celebrations will enable you to follow the activity. And LinkedIn has added 2 new categories for celebrations. The live chat will help you talk to people, qualify them with questions, enroll leaders. So you know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You got a direct link to X, what was used to be called Twitter. Smartphone app will let you put videos up. And then on top of that, you got a LinkedIn Live format, just like you have a Facebook Live, broadcast things. And now they've got a built-in live Zoom session. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals. These new features are going to make it easy, but now we're looking at paying for it. So they got Premium, they got Sales Navigator, they got Recruiter Lite, and they got Recruiter. 4 different systems, all with pluses or minuses. I also mentioned earlier Celebrations, and Celebrations is a free version, although they keep it hidden in some of the categories. We'll show you how to get around that. With Celebrations, you can celebrate somebody's job change, birthday, or anniversary. It'll enable you to reconnect and follow up with your best prospects, connect with the best new prospects. It'll save you time, increase your closing rates, and help reduce rejection. So you'll build a bigger team much faster. So they created some new features. Celebrations has new features, job changes, birthdays, work anniversary. Then they released a feature called Stay in Touch. Job changes, hiring, birthdays, and work anniversary. Catch up for new people. Job changes, birthdays, work anniversaries, education. You can get to it, linkedin.com/celebrations. So, LinkedIn turned 21 this year. Millions of professionals are joining it. Every week, you got 2.4 million people. LinkedIn is growing around the world. Wherever you want to build your business, you can find people. People between the ages of 25 to 34 represent almost 60% of their user base. You got 58.4 million companies listed, over 129,000 schools. You got 39,000 different skills. This is an incredible new feature. And you got 140 million people have the open to work frame around their profile. So now you can search for people by their profession: nurses, doctors, chiropractors, teachers, store managers, nurses. Their military experience: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Merchant Marine. Their skill sets: sales training, recruiting, team building, leadership development. By the companies that they work for, by their location, by their activity, by the schools they attended, when they created their profile, how long ago, and by their desire and urgency to find a new way to generate income. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra full-time income from the work with from home, and you have the opportunity. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors, which is what we focus on in boot camp. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic uses of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects into business builders. Influencing your audience with effective posting and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratio. So you got 4 different levels. You got career, business, sales navigator, recruiter lite. They each have different features. They all come with different costs. Now, one of your bootcamp tools is the Universal Profile Guide. That's the definitive guide to creating LinkedIn and Facebook profiles in the first place. It'll enable you to attract the cream of the crop perfect prospects to you regardless of what business you're in. The 12 steps you take with the Universal Profile Guide result in 22 actions that'll enable you to start conversations with your prospects when they respond to any one of these actions. I'm going to give you 5. Conversations that result in new enrollments. The Universal Profile Guide enables you to optimize your profile for maximum visibility, not only to the people on LinkedIn and Facebook, but on the search engines. It'll enable you to make valuable connections easily and quickly so you build your business faster and avoid making the common LinkedIn and Facebook mistakes that act like kryptonite and will kill your business. So we turn our profiles into marketing magnets. So these are the 5 profile tweaks that can start a conversation with a new person or resume a conversation with someone you talked to before. First, change your profile photo. Change your profile banner or cover on Facebook or LinkedIn. Change your birthday. Change the start date of a business to create an anniversary and add a new business to your LinkedIn profile. Now, as far as your birthday is concerned, you could either change your birthday or you could wish anybody that you're already connected to on LinkedIn a happy birthday. Either one will work. It's in our scripts book. And that's what we cover in boot camp. So here's what happens when you follow the formula. I started working with Will Zanders in November of 2022. He was number 5 in his company. 6 months later, he was number 2. After our first coaching session, he sent me this. Implemented strategies from our coaching call within 72 hours. I'm the number 1 recruiter. Understand that he was already very active on Facebook. He had over 4,200 friends, direct friends, and he had over 5,000 people that were following him. We opened up the settings. We gave him the same strategies that we've given you. #1 recruiter. A few weeks later, he sends me, it's exactly like I said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I've generated a dozen sales. His activity made his entire organization curious about what he was doing, resurrected a few of his dormant distributors. You'll be surprised, on Facebook, you may even get relatives or people that you talked to about your business before that turn around and come back and ask you about it again. He made 3 appointments with people that want to get into his business. And I hear this all the time. Where have you been all my life? Then he called in with a story that should excite all of you.
A great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me, and she's already like #7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life, and we all appreciate it.
Now, I am going to put in the chat window a link for you to register for the May boot camp that starts Tuesday night. You go to maxsteigerart.com/bootcamp. For those of you that are back and you're absolutely committed to doing this, we have a 90-day boot camp challenge. I want to put that in there. Work with me in the May, June, and July boot camps. I'm also going to give you a link to Monday night's training. And one last thing, our retreat combo. Participate in the Monday in the May boot camp, plus our top earner retreat. That's going to take place on May the 17th. There's also a 2-payment option. So Will moved up from #5 to #2 in 6 months. And he hit #1. MDO. In 3 years, built a team of 15,000 people. First year's 11 years of network marketing, nothing. One company, 15,000 people. Now, I'm going to skip some of these testimonials.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
D, changed her picture, heard from 90 people. We changed Bob's profile. We added the word entrepreneur. 3 friends called him up, called his brother to get his phone number, signed him up in the business. I said, Bob, post that. So he posted it on Facebook. Within 24 hours, 25 people liked the post. 29 people made comments, and he enrolled 8 more customers. It works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. Now, you'll enroll more reps with these proven actions and innovative texting scripts. You change your picture, wish someone a happy birthday, wish someone a happy holiday, an unofficial holiday, or post something motivational. We added another action, which was posting a joke. People react to what you did, and then you send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. And the key here is suitable. Follow my scripts to enroll them in your business. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce, gifts, moving images. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building can be done on your mobile phone. Adding animated content to a text message is producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social networking expertise because you know something that they don't know. A moving image draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to notice it and give it and answer it faster. Gifts are my secret sauce. So whether you're wishing someone a happy birthday or acknowledging a holiday, on Friday the 19th of January was National Popcorn Day. Wednesday on the 15th, it's Happy National Chocolate Chip Day. So the frequent use of animated gifts makes you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to. Make them smile, change their mood, make them respond faster. So the ripple effect of what you post can start conversations that result in sales with people directly or with people that, got it second or third hand. So happy birthdays, happy anniversaries, and holidays. We have Mother's Day coming up. So there are new texting tactics. The birthday scripts, probably the most popular scripts that work. And I'm gonna skip these. I mean, I've got dozens of examples of people that are having great success with the birthday strategy. Jacqueline, I had 200 people reach out to me and wish me a happy birthday. I started a conversation with most of them. 28 people look at my business right now. She sends me this later. Over the last few months, my business has exploded. I'm enrolling more people than ever, and the people I'm working with are experiencing amazing success a few days after they start. It's amazing and so much fun. I have hundreds of these. The happy anniversary script, the posting scripts, everything is changing. Whether it's Happy New Year, we have upcoming Armed Forces Day, unofficial holidays. We have coming up Eat What You Want Day. What a post that is. So again, whether it's National Eat What You Want, Eat What You Want Day, it's the wrong image there. There it is. Clyde made a post over the Memorial Day weekend, enrolled 5 people. So we have our project launch scripts that produce genuine curiosity and a certain sense of urgency. Steve used the script 8 times and 6 said yes. So we've had outrageous success with people. I contacted 100 people with a launch script, 75 people responded. I haven't had a chance to get to everyone. So far, I've enrolled 11 people. My team's on fire. It's been a long time since everyone was this excited. We all love you. Had a 75% response rate, 15% closing. Sent out 100 messages over 2 days, 87 people responded. It was an 87% response rate, 30% closed. Marissa enrolled 13 people over 10 days over Christmas. Now, again, I don't show you these to impress you. People respond to you faster when you post a GIF. Likes, comments, and shares become leads, leads become prospects, and prospects become business builders or customers. So you start talking to the people who respond to any of your actions and reach out to people and start talking to them based on their activity. Develop genuine, solid relationships quickly with effective engagement. So in May, oh my God, we've got holidays. Today was Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow is National Nurses Day. Tuesday is National Teachers Day. Then we have Military Spouse Appreciation Day on Friday. Eat what you want on Saturday. And we got Mother's Day. There's almost a holiday every day. And on the 15th, we got National Chocolate Chip Day. So, and there are 50 holidays in June. So you can't fail. You really can't. With unlimited prospects to talk to and with continual practice, you simply can't fail. You're invincible. The content of your profile, your daily activity positions you to be perceived as an expert and an influencer. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects and converting them to new business partners and customers has to do with three things. Three things. The relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and your posts, and the conversations you have with your prospects. You must follow the scripts. The ability to get people to talk to you, follow you, take action, and join your team revolves around everyone's perception of who you are, which is completely in your hands, totally in your control. And when you know how to identify perfect prospects before making the connection and telling them about your business, something magical happens. Your nervousness about talking to a prospect disappears. Your fear of being rejected by every prospect you talk to evaporates. Anxiety presenting your business to your prospects melts away, and your closing ratios increase along with your confidence. And your income rises. So knowing in advance that someone is a perfect prospect for what you're selling and developing a relationship with them before you even talk to them is going to result in more sales. Posting motivational and inspirational quotes every day will subtly build rapport and help establish relationships with your prospects faster. So we only want to talk to qualified prospects. The secret to connecting with the right people is one, the contents of their profile, their visible activity, and their answers to your questions. So your ability to search and find people on LinkedIn will keep you glued to LinkedIn. LinkedIn's searching features are radically different, and major economic forces are driving experienced professionals on LinkedIn in many industries to be searching for new opportunities. Over 140 million professionals have the open to work frame. Many are turning to network marketing for their solution. The searching features are determined by what's on your profile and what's on the profiles of the other person. Search for people by country, by state or city, or distance by zip code. Open to work, 140 million. Looking for work, 9,380,000. Looking for opportunities, 2 million. Looking for an opportunity, 1.3 million. And these numbers change all the time. Seeking an opportunity, 5 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.4 million. So look at these numbers. 10 occupations with the highest burnout rate. Physicians, nurses, social workers, Teachers, number 4, highest burnout rates. School principals. Attorneys. Police officers. Accountants. Fast food employees. Retail. And then an assortment of coaches. You're all head down the same road. Okay? There's nothing to stop any of you. It all comes down to who you're talking to. When I started working with Joanne, she was building a Melaleuca business. She'd been a customer for 8 years. The person that showed her the business dropped out of the business, so she didn't have anybody to work with. After she went through a boot camp, she jumped into my coaching program. The first month, she doubled her income. The second month, it tripled. But she not only used it for her LinkedIn business, she used it, for her Melaleuca business, she used it for her insurance business. In 1 month, she signed up 140 agents. First month, she doubled her income. Second month, it tripled. Last 10 days, I've enrolled 4 people. She made so many sales, insurance sales, that the company hired her to train other agents on how to do the business on LinkedIn. They paid her $5 grand. She did it 4 times. She made an extra 20 grand. Joel enrolled 18 people in his network marketing business during his first boot camp, along with my coaching. Following
Let
year,
me open Joel up. You know, I love it when former students come back.
I don't have time. The second year, he recruited 100 insurance agents in his business in 2 months. And on the call, you could hear him talk about this was going to be his $1 million a year. Dana Barish is the top earner in her company. She's making up 7 figures. What I am going to teach all of you will take you to a level of success in network marketing that most people only dream about. So I gave you the links for boot camp. Use the promo code Best Deal. Drop the price to $79. First session of boot camp is tomorrow. Better deal. Extend your training for 90 days. Participate in 3 boot camps. It'll drop the average price. And for those of you that are involved in the 90-day challenge, you also get to participate in my weekly mastermind sessions every Saturday. These are open social networking, problem-solving events. Only constant repetition will finally succeed to imprinting an idea in your memory. And with our retreat, you can participate in the May boot camp along with our top earner retreat on February the 17th. Now, the date's wrong. It's actually starting on the 7th, and it'll go through to the 16th. If there's anybody that's interested in my coaching program, write to support@maxsteingart.com. Put coaching in the headline, provide us with your contact information, and one of my staff members will reach out to you. Follow my scripts. Take the steps we outline for all of you. And there's absolutely no reason why you can't be talking to 15 or 20 people a week and closing 1 or 2. We'll be back tomorrow night. Is the profile guide the most up-to-date book? More or less. Okay, I mean, it changes all the time. The last time we updated the guide was 6 months ago. But that's why in boot camp, we give you all the latest updates. So yes, by participating in a boot camp, the one you have is a black cover? No. I don't know what you have, but we don't, a black cover, no. And it doesn't look like this either. Let me. The most up-to-date one is this one. And again, we fill in all of the latest information. I got to tell you, I don't think we've ever produced a black one. Same thing with the scripts. During boot camp, we're going to introduce 12 new scripts. Stephen, you and about 20,000 people want that Max GPT. Believe me, I can't wait to get it out. All righty, we will be back tomorrow. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.